You okay there?
No.
No. It's already recording. I started it recording.
This is my car.
What's that?
It's not gonna be.
You'll be okay.
Whatever.
You just have to keep it pointing at me so you can look straight still.
Okay, I gotta turn on everything because I turned them off because I'm trying to save my battery because it's been so cold that my car almost didn't start the other day.
Okay, I just gotta.
No, push button, push
button.
Other side, other knob.
You said push button.
Push. Okay, good.
I just push button. What?
You're good.
What?
It's good. It's fixed.
No. What do you mean it's fixed?
You look at the dash. Oh, to turn on the headlights?
No.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to turn on the headlights. I already got the headlights on.
What are you trying to do then?
I'm trying to run the stop.
What stuff? The stuff.
Nope, that's the back.
If you cannot operate the windshield washer fluid, you cannot drive a car.
I think you're out of windshield washer fluid.
No, pull it towards you. Okay, no, don't use it all.
You got some right at your feet.
It's just a little bit. Okay, it'll stop. What the hell are you doing?
Done.
Can you turn off the back windshield wiper?
No. You need to leave that on. It's not clean yet. All right. So, see, this way we can do a ride home review. See how this works?
No.
No?
Can you hit those people right there?
No, when you hit the people right there, that'd be bad.
Don't hit any potholes either.
Oh, yeah. In Cleveland, Ohio. Yes, don't hit any potholes.
Shaky cam.
Oh, God. All right. So, Lego Movie. What'd you think? Did you like it?
I thought it was longer than it needed to be.
It was definitely long, especially for a kid's movie.
It was very drawn out. I lost my attention span. It went away.
It lost your attention span?
Yeah.
It just gone. Done.
Yeah.
So, I thought it was a little drawn out. I thought it was good overall. Let me turn on that. Does that help?
You can kind of see your face now.
Okay.
You were just a dark blob.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was good. It was a good storyline. It was good. It was an interesting way for them to be able to actually do like an action movie, but have kids be able to watch it and everything like that. Because, like, if you watch really closely in some of the scenes, there's like, they're like winging batarangs at people and people's body parts are flying all over the place.
But they're Legos. You did that to Legos.
But they're Legos, and everyone does. Yes, it's kind of like taking your head off a Barbie. Kids do that when they're younger. People take their Legos apart all the time. So I thought that that was pretty good. It was definitely very long. Like,
oh, there we go. We got some good lighting now.
Oh, okay. It was definitely very long in terms of, like, just the overall. It was drawn out, like the whole setup and the premise and everything like that. They tried to make it like a feature-length movie, and it just, I don't know, it just didn't work. Is that better?
No.
No, not really. Okay.
Only when you pass underneath streetlights.
Only when we go underneath streetlights. All right. So, I don't know. What was your favorite part of the movie?
I like the ending.
You're like, oh, okay.
But I mean, there was really nothing that stuck.
Let's go. Spoiler alert. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want to not get a spoiler, stop watching now. So you're talking about the part when they.
Oh darn it! A train.
We got a train. How about that?
Train.
Man. So, I guess we'll have to talk a little bit longer.
Okay, hurry up, my arms get tired.
Okay. So the part where it basically he goes into real life.
Well, I think from my perspective, yes, but from my perspective, because I'm not, I guess with my teaching, oh my God, it's a really slow moving train.
Hang on.
This is why you have a tiny car.
Yeah, that is like way too slow. Not happening.
From my perspective as a teacher, I get so tired of having to tell kids okay, I can speak English. The whole idea of telling children how they should do everything, and you have to do it this way if you're going to do it correct.
You have to follow the
instructions. And you have to follow the instructions, and it makes it feel like no one's allowed to think outside the box. If you do, you end up getting corrected. So I liked it from the perspective of showing, it's okay to do your own thing and build how you'd like to build and be your own person and not be like everybody else.
What are you doing? Psh, 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 what are you doing? Building.
Mm-hmm. Sure you are. No, just kind of. I don't know.
That's a good example of someone using their, their imagination and stuff like that. And I think this is the whole point of the movie is that. I think actually the point of the movie was that there's room for both. It's like sometimes it's good to follow the instructions, and sometimes it's good to just do like what comes to your imagination, and this is cool stuff.
That's true.
So
I do think it also is a reminder for parents to lay off your children, and it's okay for them to be children and do things however they magically see how to do things, and they will still be okay in society. They won't be failures.
They won't be failures for just following their imagination and doing creative things.
Yeah, you don't have to be like everyone else to be successful. You could end up doing your own thing, and it's all right. You don't have to do what people will think you should do.
Yeah. So, favorite character?
I don't know. There was nothing about it that caught my... Like, I wasn't grabbed to it. It was entertaining. I liked the end.
Yeah.
The message at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever Morgan Freeman's character was.
Morgan Freeman.
He was entertaining. I don't know. I had a hard time staying focused.
Dude, I liked the Unikitty. So, which I was trying to figure out whose voice that was because it's the same one who does the youngest daughter's voice in Despicable Me, and she's like, the part where she's like, "Oh my God, it's so fluffy." And I recognized it when she was going like pseudo nuts.
Yeah.
The first time around, trying to suppress her anger. It's like cute, happy, cute, and then So.
Okay, so what was your favorite part of the movie?
Well, that was my favorite character. So my favorite part of the movie, I would probably have to say the part where, he's sitting there and he's like trying to move or whatever. It's like a little Lego piece is like moving on the table or whatever. And, yes.
Jesus, that was a bump on my car.
Oh boy. But yeah, he's sitting there trying to move, and it gets his attention, and and then he goes back inside. He drops him back into the world or whatever, and so then he can save the world. So I thought that was really good, and I don't know. I think probably if I think about the least favorite part of the movie, just some of the parts that felt a little drawn out, like what you were saying, like the Old West scene felt a little drawn out. Like, I could have done that a little bit faster and stuff like that. I don't know how it would be for kids, because it's like you're talking almost a full-length movie. Wow,
ooh, that's pretty cool. Hang on,
dude. That is pretty styling.
Oh, and it's a hot rod.
Yes, it's like a tri-wheel. So yeah, I noticed like the kids who were sitting next to us were like, yeah, they're antsy, and it's like I understand, because it's like
it's an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's an hour and 40 minutes for a kid to sit there for an hour and 40 minutes and watch the movie and be entertained the whole time. This is not going to happen. So, I mean, I suppose it might happen with some kids. I should clarify, but I mean, for most kids, I think expecting them to be entertained for an hour and 40 minutes, especially when it gets slow, and they'll, when they hit like kind of the doldrums or whatever and stuff like that. So overall, what would you give it as far as a rating? What do you think?
A B.
You would give it a B? I was actually thinking like a rating from like 1 to 5, but I mean a B would probably be like, what, a 4? Well, the 3 would be like a 60%.
3.75.
3.75. So what, you're going with like a B minus C plus kind of thing here?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would. You know what? I would give it a solid B. I would say that it was good. It was entertaining. There was definitely some laugh out loud moments. There was definitely some, where it was like, it was really funny, and everything like that. Good message, good story. It's just good overall. So, yeah, I think I would definitely give it a B. I don't know, given the fact that we went on a a special night for $5. It was definitely worth it for $5.
$5 on Tuesday, and they're talking about Taco Tuesday. We should have had tacos.
Taco Tuesday. We could have had tacos. So yeah. Overall, I would definitely take the kids to go see it.
What kids?
I would actually, if you were a parent and you had kids, you could take the kids to go see it. Just understand that they might get a little bored. They might need a bathroom break or something like that. Because it's really long for a kid's movie.
Oh, giant bottle of doom.
So.
Oh, it's a shaky cam on this road.
Shaky.
Don't worry, you can't really see anything. Well, there's a person in the road. Don't hit them.
Speaking of not being able to see anything, do not hit the person that's walking down the road. Like, literally down the road. So, what about you? Would you recommend it?
For children?
Yeah,
older children, if not, rent it, so then when they get bored and want to run around, they can run around.
Yeah, that's a good point. So if you think about,
don't hit the popo.
I'm not going to hit the popo. If you think about, the nephews being 10 and 8, they'd probably make it through it no problem, right?
Yeah, especially Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan.
He tends to be a little more engrossed in...
sucked into things.
Yeah.
So older kids, probably okay. Adults, there's definitely some good adult humor in there.
I think especially if you built Legos.
Especially if you built Legos.
I didn't build Legos, so I didn't get...
I love the Duplo reference at the end, and I totally knew that that's what was coming. So...
Like with the Star Wars thing, thought of Jason.
The Star Wars thing was actually a really great reference, too.
You're going to have to floor it into the driveway and wiggle around.
I'm going to have to wiggle, yeah?
Well, because we didn't shovel. See? Sideways.
Yeah.
Straight.
You got it.
Okay.
And we're there.
They can't see you. It's very dark.
Let me do that. Is that better? If they do that. So
yeah.
that's Ride Home Review for the Lego Movie. Thanks for watching.